know what I hate? Motivational quotes, I hate them. A shoot for the moon, a believe in yourself, a your time is now. It's wallpaper, it's decorative noise for coffee mugs. It's the nutritional equivalent of cotton candy for your spirit. A quick sugar rush, then you crash harder than before. And the worst part, we consume it. We watch the clips, we get chills. We screenshot the caption, and then we scroll. We go right back to the very thing that's numbing us. We treat motivation like it's something we watch, not something we do, like it's a spectator sport. So I'm not here to motivate you. I can't. I'm not here to give you a quote you can put on your vision board. I'm here for something else entirely. I'm here to perform an autopsy on the dream that died inside of you, the one you packed away because it got unrealistic. The one you bury under student loans, under a 9 to 5 that feels like a 5 to 9, under other people's expectations. The dream that's not just a quiet, aching ghost in your ribcage. We're gonna open that up. We're gonna look at the cause of death, and we're gonna see if there's a pulse left. Because I think you've been lied to. The biggest lie is that you can't do it. The biggest lie is you have time. You think you have time to start tomorrow. You think you have time to get in shape next month. You think you have time to build that business, write that book, repair that relationship, learn that skill later. Or someday is the most dangerous word in the English. It's the graveyard where potentials are buried with no headstone, or buried with no heads. Let me ask you a question, and I want you to answer it in the silence of your own soul. What is it that you want so badly that you are willing to be uncomfortable for? Not a kind of want, not it would be nice. I'm talking about the thing that when you're dead tired at 2 a.m. whispers to you, oh, the thing that makes you jealous, not of the person who has it, but of the person who had the courage to go get it. What is that? Nah, why don't you have it? Be honest. Is it really money? Is it really connections? Is it really other system? Or is it that you have made a peace treaty with mediocrity? Have you negotiated terms with a life that's good enough, huh? Have you traded the volcanic, messy, terrifying pursuit of your why for the quiet, temperature-controlled coffin of it just getting by? You see, most people are not living. They are conducting a lifelong study on how to avoid pain. They want the six-pack abs without the burning abs. They want the $1 million business without the 3 a.m. anxiety attacks. They want the masterpiece without the 10,000 hours of sucking at it. They want the victory lap, but they refuse to run the race, so they outsource their hunger. They live vicariously through influencers, through athletes, through characters in a Netflix series. They get their dopamine hit from a like instead from the sweat dripping off their chin as they finally nail the skill they've been failing at for weeks. Listen to me. Your comfort zone is not a place. It's a narrative. It's a story you tell yourself about what you're capable of, what you deserve, and what's possible. And that story was written for you by your fear, by your past failure, by the voice of that teacher who said you weren't smart enough, by the parent who told you to be practical. It's time to set that story on fire, and the fuel for that fire. Sacrifice, not the kind you talk about. Pain, the kind that hurts. Eric Thomas said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. People hear that and they think it's about money. It's about physiology. It's about a non-negotiable biological imperative. You don't schedule breathing. You don't forget to breathe. If someone put you underwater, you wouldn't calmly think, I should probably go up for air soon. Every cell in your body, every synapse in your brain would scream with one singular mission: get to the air. That's not desire, that is animal survival. When is the last time you pursued your dream with that level of biological urgency? Most of you are holding your breath, waiting for permission, waiting for a sign, waiting for the right time, while your dream is slowly suffocating. So we have to change the metaphor. This isn't about climbing a mountain. That's too picturesque. This is about being a Navy SEAL in Hell Week. In Hell Week, they don't motivate you. They break you down to your absolute core until the only thing left is your fundamental, unkillable why. They put you in freezing mud for hours. They deprive you of sleep. They make you want to quit 1,000 times. And when you're at that break, the bell is right there. Ring it and the pain stops. The warmth returns. The comfort is immediate. Your life has a bell, it's the snooze button, it's the I'll do it tomorrow. It's the fast food when you're supposed to be meal prepping. It's the scroll through social media when you're supposed to be studying. It's the yes to the distraction when you need to say a no. It's right there. You can ring it anytime, and the pain of discipline stops. The comfort returns, and it's so easy to ring. Hell Week isn't about being the strongest or the fastest. It's about being the one who, with every cell is screaming to ring the bell, decides instead to take one more step in the freezing mud. Because their why is louder than their hurt. What is your why? And is it loud enough to drown out the seductive whisper of the bell? You have to get to the point where the pain of not pursuing your dream is greater than the pain of the pursuit. The humiliation of your own regret has to become a heavier burden than the exhaustion of the grind. Let's talk about the grind. Let's demystify it. The grind isn't glamorous. It's not the highlight reel. The grind is what happens in the director's cut, the 95% of the footage that ends up on the cutting room floor. The grind it's you alone practicing your presentation for the 47th time to an empty room. It's you turning down the party because you have a 5 a.m. call with a mentor on the other side of the world. It's you failing the coding challenge, deleting all your work and starting again from line 1. It's you getting rejected, and instead of crawling into a hole, you analyzing why with a cold, clinical eye, and then revising your approach. It's you looking in the mirror after a setback and saying, oh, we're not done here, instead of I knew I couldn't do it. The grind is faith made visible through repetitive action. It's your love letter to your future self, written in the ink of your sweat. And you have to fall in love with the grind, not the idea of it, the brutal, boring, beautiful reality of it. Because the grind is where you are forged. The victory lap is just where you display the trophy. The real you is built in the dark, in the quiet, in the lonely, in the repetitive strain. Now you're going to get tired. You will want to quit. So I'm going to give you a weapon. It's a simple question, 2 words. When the alarm goes off at 4:30 a.m. and your bed is a paradise of warmth and your goal feels like a distant frozen continent, ask yourself, what else? You're tired. What else? You're scared. What else? You don't have the resources. What else? You're not talented enough. What else? What else means I have acknowledged this obstacle. Now, what is the next action I can take despite? It moves you from the passive state of feeling to the active state of doing. It is the antidote to paralysis. Your feelings are data, not commands. Acknowledge them and then add, what else? You didn't come this far to only come this far. You have a legacy sleeping inside you.